Quiet your spirit, my beloved one. The moment for what I share has arrived. These words are meant for you alone. Grasp that your presence in this space is no coincidence. I have drawn you here intentionally. Do not dismiss this or set it aside for later. What I am about to reveal carries profound significance and will illuminate your path if you truly heed it. My dear one, embrace these messages fully in this instant, for their value is beyond measure. Do not delay. Do not assume you can come back to it at another time. This insight is tailored for right now, not some distant hour. Each passing second from here onward bears importance you cannot yet comprehend. And I speak because the ideal time for you has dawned. A portal lies open ahead, a route I have revealed, designed for you to enter without hesitation. If you disregard this or allow the noise of daily life to overpower these words, you may forfeit the gifts I have reserved solely for you. I implore you, remain with me. Be fully attentive. Open your ears, for I am on the verge of imparting knowledge that could transform your direction eternally. This specific juncture is extraordinary. It is unique. It is the meeting I orchestrated well before you could anticipate it. Realize this, my treasured child. The future days are not assured as you may presume. Do not treat this casually. To hesitate is to chance losing what I extend. Understand that certain favors are linked to particular times. Some advances require your prompt acceptance, not a postponement to another day. If you waver, the opportunity one offer might shift to someone else who is prepared. My dear child, I do not want you to forfeit what is rightfully yours. This is why I stress this urgent summons to your soul. You might sense why this feels distinct, why your heart stirs more intensely as you take in these statements. It is because I am here in this exact moment. This is not merely a passing thought. This is my voice penetrating the core of your essence. I caution you, my valued one. Do not permit the adversary to persuade you that you can overlook this. The subtle suggestion that you can return to it later is a ploy to deprive you. The foe has long attempted to convince my offspring that procrastination brings no harm. But postponement can dismantle the destiny I have designed for them. Every instant holds gravity, and this one is holy. I am releasing bonds in this very inhale. I am unveiling fresh paths in this very inhale. I am initiating movements in this very inhale. If you avert your gaze from this, you avert from the precise instant I intended for your progress. I recognize your weariness, my valued child. Yet I assure you, the pace of life will not decelerate by itself. The interruptions of existence will perpetually aim to steer you astray. I cut through the din of your days to deliver this revelation. I command the now, and I summon you to respond with belief and promptness immediately, not in some later phase. My dear one, I know the influence is urging you to close off your spirit, to dismiss what you feel. But be aware, those urges do not originate from me. I have dispatched this message because my love for you is too immense to allow you to wander farther. You have sought a definitive signal. You have yearned for a response. You have pleaded for guidance. And now, my treasured one, it has arrived. This is the signal. This is the response. This is the guidance. Do not discard what you have anticipated. Remain precisely here. Absorb each phrase, for within these expressions resides the route to your forthcoming voyage. My deeds are always intentional and measured. I do not utter hastily without reason. My proclamation of immediacy indicates a significant shift in my divine order. The phase for your life's purpose has arrived at a crucial pivot, and my essence prompts your readiness. This is not to instill fear. This is my holy affection at work. I perceive what approaches. I discern the snare laid in your path. I comprehend the opponent's scheme to deceive and hinder you, and I summon you forward now. For if you linger excessively, if you defer for too long, you could step directly into what I seek to shield you from. Responding promptly is not solely for acquiring favors. It is also for your safety. My voice extends to you in this instant as a deliberate measure of protection. Do you not realize that your journey has been building to this exact point? And I affirm, the time is upon you. My precise schedule is evident, and this communication verifies that your period of anticipation has concluded. Do not diminish the precision of my timing by handling it negligently. Do not behave as though endless opportunities await your choice. The entry I have provided is singular. My dear one, I desire for you to comprehend that my view of time differs from yours. You measure in brief spans of days and hours, but I operate by designated eras. Specific intervals of mercy open, and when they do, you must step in. If you pause, you may discover the opportunity is past. This is such an interval. This is such a divine intersection where my realm touches your world, and your openness aligns with my assurance. I proclaim to you this must not be deferred. I declare that this wisdom is vibrant in this moment, infused with the might of my essence. Do not let doubt steal this offering from you. Do not permit the murmur, "Maybe this isn't for me," to cause you to withdraw. You encounter these words because they are deliberately meant for your soul. From countless others, I selected you for this specific era. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are not excluded. This message proves that my gaze is upon you, that my guidance directs you, that my affection extends to you, and I know you do not wish to be disregarded. Thus, linger with me. Linger in this present instant. You may question why I stress this so fervently. It is because I have observed far too many of my valued ones bypass their essential opening. They assumed they possessed additional opportunities. They thought they could revisit it afterward. But when they searched for the way I had disclosed, it was no longer there. My treasured one, I earnestly wish for you to evade such regret, the kind that stems from overlooking the treasures presented to you in this very instant. Every breath, my dear one, bears consequence. For the direction you choose influences more than merely your own progress. To hesitate, my treasured one, not only impedes your own advancement, but also delays the development for others who await the unique radiance I have ignited inside you. The scope of this surpasses your present awareness. This pressing invitation is not merely for your gain. It encompasses a sacred intent. It is my method of safeguarding the paths of many whose lives connect with yours. My dear one, I long for you to comprehend the importance of this now, while also sensing the profound care woven into my every expression. I do not speak from frustration or letdown. You have wondered if my vigilance over you persists, and I affirm yes, it absolutely does. My commitment is so thorough that I would interrupt your routine, invade your current surroundings solely to guarantee you do not miss this reality. Your very core is of great worth to me. Your unfolding path matters immensely to me, and I will not remain quiet while any shadow tries to persuade you differently. Therefore, I encourage you, my valued one, stay near. Attend closely. Allow nothing to divert your attention from these words. This exchange is exactly for you, not someone else. This is not happenstance, nor fluke, nor simple fortune. This is the divine intersecting your mortal existence at this exact juncture. Do not let this instant slip from your grasp. My treasured one, I know the burdens you have shouldered, and I want you to realize that I have acknowledged every detail. I was there through those extended nights when sleep evaded you. As your thoughts swirled with ceaseless turmoil, I was by your side as darkness transitioned to dawn, your form yearning for rest. Yet your essence stayed unsettled by inquiries, concerns, and lingering sorrows. I observed how you composed yourself daily, feigning resilience while your inner self felt shattered. I beheld the unspoken struggles for which no one gave acknowledgement. The internal fights you endured when exhaustion prevented you from voicing them. You believed no one perceived these matters, but I did. I saw you when all others were unaware. And not only did I see, but you were never genuinely solitary in those quiet times. There were unvoiced pleas because you lacked the energy to articulate them. I collected each one. I heard what you could not say. I comprehended what you could not convey. Others might have ignored your suffering, but I never did. I am the one who detects the lament before it emerges from your depths, the grief before it appears in your gaze, the weight before it rests upon you. Every hardship that seemed concealed was fully visible to me. I know the sharp pain of shattered faith. I understand the lasting effects when trust is violated, leaving scars you still bear. Individuals you expected to remain departed. Companions you believed would support you withdrew their help. Remarks were directed at you that struck like wounds to your spirit. You presented a brave exterior, yet inwardly you felt completely isolated, profoundly wounded, and discarded. But heed this well, my treasured one. I was present in those instances, too. When others looked away, I fixed my eyes on you. When they neglected you, I drew you close. When they uttered falsehoods, I affirmed the truths about you. You may have felt unseen, but your essence is inscribed on my heart. I never stopped guarding you, not for a moment. You have been in gatherings, and yet felt as if no one really noticed you. You have engaged in discussions while concealing the deep pain at your core. You have wondered if you would ever find a place of true acceptance where love was given without strings. I want you to know that in those very moments when you felt invisible, I was right beside you. The sorrow in your heart was matched by my closeness, gently assuring you that you are never as alone as you believe. If the world ignores you, I always notice. While others move on, I stop for you. I hear those queries resonating in your soul, my dear one. And my response is clear. I was right there with you. I did not forsake you, not for a second. I mourned with you when you grieved. I remained near when your spirit was wounded. I advocated for you in unseen ways. I supported you through periods that could have overwhelmed you. You might not have sensed my touch then, but reflect now, my valued one. See how you endured what seemed insurmountable. That resilience was not accidental. That inner fortitude did not arise from nothing. I know the heavy loads you carried quietly. I know the dreams you shelved, thinking them unattainable. I know the occasions you felt no one would ever truly understand your experiences. I know the solitary retreat you chose, deeming it safer than risking further pain. But listen to me now, my dear one. Even when you could not feel me, I was there. Even when uncertainty fogged your thoughts, I stood steadfast. Even when you felt unnoticed, I was carefully steering your course. You are not an afterthought, and you never were. Every appeal you voiced that appeared unheeded was not dismissed. Each was accepted, cherished, and preserved until the exact time. Where you saw postponement, I saw readiness. Where you noticed silence, I saw development. Where you felt forsaken, I saw an opportunity to demonstrate that I am your unwavering ally. It is the unexpected calm that arrived amid your tempests. It is the breath you took when you felt utterly depleted. Do not assume my silence equates to absence. Do not mistake my schedule for indifference. I have always been present. My treasured child, I encourage you to abandon the notion that you traverse this road solo. That idea is a falsehood that has taken root in your essence. It has implied you are disregarded, undesired, uncherished. But I am shattering that falsehood at this moment. You are fully perceived. You are deeply desired. You are cherished immeasurably. My attachment to you is not based on your actions, nor your apparent vigor, nor your successes, but simply because you belong to me. No obstacle you encounter is too minor for my notice, nor too vast for my power. Can you remember those evenings when your mind was overrun by anxieties claiming you were inadequate? I was the constant force anchoring you. Do you recall considering surrender? I was the one instilling bravery in your soul. Do you remember when no one extended a hand? When no one inquired about your true state? I was the one drawing near to affirm my eternal concern. You felt overlooked, but my regard for you surpassed all others. Every scar from hardship you bear, I bear with you. Every grief you experienced, I shared. Every dismissal you faced, I faced alongside you. You have never navigated any trial without me. I have always been at your side. Not a single tear has fallen from your eyes that I have not witnessed. Not one plea has escaped your lips that I have not heard. Not one ordeal have you confronted where I was not laboring with you. I know you felt ready to quit. I know you wondered if your supplications went unheard. I know you thought I might have shifted my focus elsewhere. But my treasured one, I never shifted away. I never ceased hearing. I never stopped working for your benefit. Even when the outcome varied from your expectations, I was answering in ways you could not yet perceive. Others may have abandoned you, but I never have. I am the unchanging amid flux. I am the firm foundation when existence quakes. I am the support that upholds you when you falter. I am the guide who lifts you when you cannot proceed. You are remembered. You are not forsaken. You are seen. You are my valued child, eternally protected and cherished. So let go of the belief that you journey alone. Discard the untrue idea that no one truly comprehends you. I know you more intimately than anyone ever could. I see your thoughts before they form, your words before they are uttered, your sorrows before they are felt. My insight into you exceeds human understanding, and my affection for you defies description. You are secure in my sight, and you are never beyond my grasp. My dear one, I declare to you now with all my love. I noticed you when others did not. I cared when others were indifferent. I remained when everyone else departed. You have companionship. You have never been alone, and you never will be. I am here. I am close, and I will not depart. My treasured child, come closer. For the reality I am now revealing will ease the confusion you've harbored about times when life seemed stalled. You pondered why responses didn't arrive for your pleas, why entrances stayed closed despite your sincere attempts, why positive outcomes appeared delayed as if your supplications got no acknowledgement from me. You inquired of me frequently, "My leader, why the delay? Have I erred? Have I been overlooked?" Each of those questions reached my hearing, and now I will clarify. The postponements you endured were never rejections. They were groundwork. When your pleas seemed suspended without reply, I was not disregarding you. I was fortifying you. I was building your foundation stronger so that when substantial gifts arrived, you would remain stable beneath their weight. I was molding your character, honing your resilience, and guiding your spirit to rely on me more than temporary happenings. The time of waiting was not a turning away. It meant I was preparing a confirmation so powerful, so precisely timed that it could only appear at its right instant. My beloved, think of how a great building needs time for its base to settle. It must endure forces, be put together piece by piece before its full height is reached and its purpose met. Similarly, I permitted your journey to include what felt like pauses because I was grounding you in resilience. I was not punishing you. I was protecting you. If I had given you what you asked for too soon, it would have burdened you instead of adding to you. But now, your base is strong. The way is ready, and the season of waiting is changing into a time of fulfillment. I tell you this with certainty. The time of hoping has not been empty. Every tear, every moment of prayer, every silent period, all led to a sacred readiness. Now, my cherished child, the change has come. The chapter of waiting ends and a new journey begins, full of fresh starts, quick movement, and paths no one can block. What once seemed closed is ready to open wide. What once felt too far away is about to appear easily. What once drained your energy will now overflow with joy. I am bringing new life to parts you thought were gone forever, relationships that seemed broken beyond repair. I am filling with new strength, dreams that appeared buried under disappointment. I am bringing back to life health that has met struggles. I am restoring help that has felt limited. I am opening new ways for it to flow. I am turning the very places of lack into spaces of affirmation. What you thought was finished, I am only just beginning. My beloved child, listen closely. The season for new chances is not coming. It has already begun. Some transformations will appear abrupt, yet they are entirely foreseen by my perspective. I have been arranging them without pause. I am bringing together people, happenings, and times to fulfill the promises I made to you long ago. You wondered why others seemed to move forward while you stayed waiting. You compared your path and asked, why? Not me, my guide. Why do I perpetually lag? Yet I declare to you now, you are not lagging. My precious one, you have arrived exactly when you were meant to. What looked like a delay was my gentle protection. The quiet moments you experienced were my steady hand, leading you precisely to this point. Now, this moment has arrived. Your steadfastness has prepared you to embrace blessings more plentiful than you could envision. Do not expect a gradual shift, my child. Look for a rapid movement forward. Concerns that once felt like they would take ages to resolve will now settle in a short span. Things you thought would require a long time will manifest in a handful of days. This is a time of quick unfolding where I restore every single moment you feared was wasted. My beloved child, those seasons you judged as fruitless were never unseen by me. I am the source who returns not just what was removed, but also the very hours that seemed to vanish. You will observe me transform extended periods of difficulty into sudden triumphs. You will reflect and understand that I was increasing what you perceived as postponed. Do not fear that you missed a chance, my child. I am not simply fulfilling my word. I am recovering all time. That which was missing will be given back to you in an abundant flow. Soon you may notice unexpected bonds forming. People will approach you at surprising times. Roots will materialize where none existed. Opportunities you did not pursue will present themselves. Clarity will suddenly shine on matters that once puzzled you. Do not mistake these events for simple coincidence, my precious one. These are my signals. This demonstrates that my influence has been working for you without interruption. Even when you sensed no movement, I was meticulously preparing each element. Very soon you will stand in settings you never imagined stepping into. You will partake in fellowship at gatherings you believed would not receive you. You will hold dear the good things you previously only wished for. When the pace of change seems overwhelming, do not doubt it. It is not too fast. It is the precise timing I have selected. You were made ready for this, my child, even without your awareness. You gained strength during the quiet, and now you will expand into all that is plentiful. I understand your spirit has wearied. I know you questioned if you could endure a further period of quiet, but I declare to you now, my cherished one, the quiet time is concluding. A pronouncement of fulfillment echoes over your life. That which you have anticipated is now accessible. My indwelling presence softly confirms this is the time. And when I announce that the time has come, nothing can obstruct what I am about to achieve. No opposing power, no circumstance, not even your own hesitations. My word has been spoken, and my word will surely reach its intended outcome. Yet, my beloved, you must ready your inner being for what is coming. Do not hold on to the sorrows of what has passed when I am revealing directions for your tomorrow. Do not hold on to bitterness when I am presenting fresh joy. Do not carry worry when I am surrounding you with courage. The prior period has concluded, and you must not bring its remnants into this fresh beginning. Release that which has burdened your spirit, for you cannot bear the weight of yesterday's troubles and the gifts of today at once. I desire you to step forward with boldness now, my beloved one, because this new era will require your reliance. The ways are open, but you must walk them. The chances are present, yet you must welcome them. The rapid motion is underway, but you must trust it is for your benefit. Do not pause. Do not question your worthiness. Your value stems from my selection of you. You are ready because I have furnished you. This journey you now begin, my cherished child, was called forth by my word for your life from ages past. Grasp this truth profoundly. The time of waiting was merely a preparation for this precise moment. Do not be astonished if tranquility suddenly surrounds you, if insight abruptly dawn, if strength unexpectedly rises. This is not a mere potential nor a random event. This is certain. The fresh season has begun. I am refreshing you, uncovering roots for you, and advancing your journey forward. Lean on me, trust in me, walk with me into that which I have already prepared. The halt is over. The understanding is present. My child, I must speak plainly to you. Now, for this instant is too significant for gentle phrasing. Do not overlook this season. Do not dismiss what I am telling you as if it were simply a passing thought. This is not a suggestion. This is not something you can defer until you feel ready. This is a holy intervention, a direct communication from my very being to yours. And if you turn aside, you will let go of the good things meant for this exact time. I do not speak this to cause dread, but to awaken you, because I cherish you too much to watch you bypass what I have set in place. My beloved, heeding my instruction is vital in this season. Answering my leading is how you will enter the path I have already made plain for you. You might think, Lord, I will respond later when circumstances are more settled, when I feel stronger, when I possess clearer vision. But I tell you, my precious one, putting off your response lessens the goodness I have for you. Every instance you delay, the opposing force rejoices, for he understands that hesitation can obstruct the journey I have planned for you. I summon you to instant reliance to respond now with conviction to advance, even when the entire path is not visible. I do not require you to comprehend every particular. I only ask you to lean on me. You must let go of worry, my child, but I remind you worry does not come from me. Worry is the voice of the adversary, intended to immobilize you, preventing your entry into what I have assured. I instruct you now. Let it go. Entrust it to me. Every doubt, every anxious notion, every wavering impulse, lay them before me. I will not allow worry to characterize you, because I formed you to be courageous, to advance with strength, to move ahead. Wrapped in my power, you must also release resentment, for it harms your inner spirit. I have seen the bitterness that has taken hold within you. I comprehend how disloyalty and letdowns led you to build defenses to protect yourself. Yet those very defenses hinder you from accepting the fullness of what I long to give. Bitterness whispers, never trust again, never hope again, never feel deeply again. but I speak with greater authority. Extend forgiveness. Release your grip. Place your confidence in me. Do not carry resentment into this fresh period, my child. For the roots I am making known cannot be walked while holding on to complaints and old wounds. Set them aside, and I will bring you completeness. My beloved, the indecision you've wrestled with has in its quiet way been a barrier. It cannot come with you into what lies ahead. That wavering obscures the clear path I show you. You cannot hold on to doubt and also fully lean on me. Today I ask you to firmly choose belief in my presence. Let go of your worries. Trust my words, not the deceitful suggestions that try to lead you astray. Accept the truth I speak to you now. My beloved, lingering too long brings greater risk than you realize. If you stand still at the threshold of this new opening, the chance I offer might pass. This isn't a harsh decree, my child, but a truth about my timing. When I present an open door, it is for a specific span. If you don't step through, it may not remain accessible. I tell you this not to rush you, but to prepare your heart. This particular season is sacred. This is your time to move. Do not let delay diminish what I have carefully arranged for you. Do not let old habits of hesitation repeat. Do not assume the inner knowing you feel now will always be this clear. My spirit stirs within you for this precise instant. If you ignore this inner movement, if you dismiss it, you might not sense it with such clarity again. This is why I speak with such deep sincerity. My precious child, responding quickly will reveal blessings beyond your current grasp. Yet holding back now will keep you bound in the familiar struggles you have prayed to be free from. Do not let old patterns of apprehension, doubt, and putting things off hinder what I am bringing forth. This is a fresh beginning, and new starts require new actions. You cannot move forward if you are still weighed down by yesterday's concerns. Release them. Let them go fully in this moment. Have confidence that I will sustain you. Have confidence that I will uphold you. Have confidence that I will always be faithful to you. I know the opposing voice speaks to your thoughts. Even as you hear me, it suggests this opening is not truly for you. It tells you to wait. It insists you have plenty of time. It claims you are not ready. But I reveal the falsehood of its words immediately. This communication is specifically for you, my child. The moment for action is here. You are prepared, for I have prepared you. The opposing voice wants you to miss this vital instant, but I am offering you the chance to seize it. Pay no attention to its misleading claims. Turn your focus to me, and understanding will be yours. My beloved one, I tell you, do not disregard this present chance. Do not silence this message. Do not set it aside. I speak to you because my deep affection for you knows no bounds. I impress this upon you because I understand the profound significance of what is unfolding. If you answer my call without delay, if you embrace instant dependence, you will witness advancement you once deemed unattainable. But if you delay, you will discover yourself trapped in familiar struggles, posing identical inquiries, anticipating identical replies. Do not let that define your path. This is your moment to shed your burdens. That gentle shift, that quiet space that isn't empty, but an opening that was my presence, my cherished child. Do you perceive it? This quiet transformation that goes unmentioned. The quiet between what has been and what can be. The stillness before something holy arrives. It is here, not far off, not for a later time. It is now in this very instant, and it holds your unique essence within its quiet depths. You stand at the edge of something sacred, my child, and you may not fully grasp how near it is. But listen closely. This intimate presence does not come with brilliant bursts of light. It will not announce itself with great noise. It will not demand your attention like the persistent din you have grown used to. It speaks softly, and for this reason, many will miss it. Not from ill will, but because they are busy, pursuing the loud, the urgent, the obvious. While I work in the hushed moments, in the quiet interval, in the gentle breath that only those who yield can perceive. My cherished one, I am not commanding you, but extending an invitation into one experience that will not come again. A spiritual threshold that is accessible now and will become unavailable again. For those who pass by without noticing, this place is consecrated, yet it will appear ordinary. That is the true test. Can you recognize My presence when I come veiled in quietness? Can you see the sacred when it shows itself as something imperfect? When it prompts you to pause, to sense, to attend, while all around you urges speed. My beloved, you are standing at a crucial point. And this point is not a cliff edge. It is a pathway, a space connecting what you can touch and what you cannot see. And your choice to acknowledge this moment will determine what unfolds. You have asked me to reveal new routes. But some roots are not revealed through striving. They are revealed through stillness, through focused awareness, through deep reverence. This is one such route. I have been working unseen, guiding interactions, holding back things that would have pulled your focus away, allowing discomfort so your inner being would turn back to me. And now, my child, you have arrived at this border, this holy border, where wonders begin as gentle stirrings, where life's purposes do not erupt. They gradually unfold. But I will not compel you to see it. Holiness is never imposed. It is found, and many will simply miss it. Not from a lack of care, but from a failure to pause. Therefore, I am speaking these words now as a sacred pause, for the hurried pace of existence will persuade you that unless something is conspicuous, it possesses no value. But I never told you to pursue prominence. I asked you to listen to my sound, and my sound is speaking to you at this very moment. My cherished one, I perceive you not merely where you are now, but also what is drawing near to you. There is something approaching, a profound presence, a magnificent holy unfolding, and it is nearing you now. You may have thought you were in another waiting period, but you are not merely waiting. You are positioned at an entry point, and the heavens are watching too. See your next move. Will you miss this moment because it showed no grand outward sign? Do you question a truth, my child, simply because it arrives without a celebrated voice? Or do you sense this is how I act when I am about to bring about complete transformation? I draw near, so very near that only a heart prepared by deep reverence will become aware. There are stirrings of my spirit that only those who have been profoundly touched can truly perceive. There are calls that only those made ready can embrace without losing their true nature. And you, my beloved child, you have been made ready. You have known the deep hurt that stripped away all false appearances and left behind only a profound yearning. And that yearning is precisely what I am now fulfilling. If your spirit quickens, if an inner part of you acknowledges this instant, even if your thoughts cannot explain why, then set aside all other concerns. Because this message is intended for you. You are at a threshold, not of ruin, not of despair, but of something truly holy, and it will not manifest with dramatic displays from above. It will arrive as a quiet calm within your being that you must consciously choose to heed. If you sense that calm, that inner tremor that whispers, I know this is more than just an ordinary day, not for dramatic effect, but as a sign, a significant point, an indication to your very core. My child, a new way is opening for you. And I am now showing you what lies beyond. You often ask me when change will arrive, when things will finally align, when a great shift will occur. Yet I observe you, hoping you will notice the sacred reality that is already here right before you. You imagine my presence arrives with grand display, like a storm, but usually it comes as a quiet pause. It feels like that instant you almost turned away, but an inner nudge held you still. It is the sudden quiet in your daily rhythm, where stillness speaks louder than sound. It is sorrow you cannot explain, happiness that springs from nowhere, or a deep calm amidst uncertainty. I have been present in those hurried moments you barely noticed. And now I am revealing more. You are not simply approaching a turning point. You are nearing my direct presence. This is more than a blessing, more than a special favor, more than a guiding aim. It is me. I am drawing near my beloved, and understand this. I do not approach without profound intent. I am bringing something holy to you. Do not expect it to appear as you imagine. It will not be loud or flashy. It will not compete for your attention against daily concerns. Instead, it will arrive often disguised as something inconvenient, something you feel you lack time for, or something too subtle to seem important. Yet, within that very quietness, I will be present. This is a time when I distinguish between those who truly seek me and those who seek only outcomes. That was my presence. You are now at a crucial point of recognition. I speak to you so softly now, my precious one, because only spirits, refined through hardship, learn to listen with such care. You have passed through demanding times, and I have used those trials to refine your perception, to sharpen your inner sense, to quiet all other voices until you could finally distinguish mine. And now you can. You have heard it before in shadows, in quiet moments, in the deep ache of your patience. That was my presence, and I am communicating again. This time I am not preparing you for further waiting. I am preparing you to move forward, to enter into my sacred presence. Yet understand this, my child. You cannot carry everything with you into that space. You will need to release your need for explanations, your fixed expectations of time, your endless questions, your desire to comprehend fully before taking a step. My sacred presence does not demand full understanding. It asks for simple awareness. Can you perceive me in the quiet hint? Can you feel my movement when there are no words to describe it? If you can, then you will begin to notice what others overlook. You will sense a shift in the atmosphere, not because the world declares it, but because your inner self starts to resonate with the essence of my realm. My beloved, this is not an empty promise. This is not a performance. This is not merely a set of beliefs. This is the very moment when my radiant presence begins to draw near. I will not raise my voice to convince you, because my sacredness does not plead for attention. It simply exists. And those who are quiet enough, humble enough, yearning enough will perceive it, and they will respond. You once believed my sacredness was reserved for a select few, for those with public roles, with eloquent speech, or with influence. But no, my child, it is for those who create room in their hearts, room in their daily lives, room in their thoughts to perceive what others miss, and to respond even when no one else is watching. This is why I've been clearing space within you through delays, through feelings of lack, through what has been taken away. It was never a penalty. It was always a preparation. I have been emptying your grasp so I could place something sacred there. And now I will do so. But do not anticipate a grand visible sign. Instead, expect it to appear as the next quiet prompting that continues to resonate within your spirit. It feels like an invitation. And if you accept, my child, I will unfold a reality that cannot be described, only experienced. You have longed for a momentous event, but the most significant work I am doing is not arriving from without. It is emerging from deep within you. You are not merely standing near something sacred. You are carrying it. And the instant you truly grasp this, the moment you choose calm over haste, deep respect over habit, clear sight over presumption, everything will transform. This is the time of unveiling, and you are bathed in its initial glow. My beloved child, your devoted attention to these words, hearing them to their end, honors me deeply. I affirm the profound hunger within your spirit, the seeking heart that has brought you to this very moment. What I have revealed to you is not a suggestion for a later time, but a direct call for this season. This is the sacred juncture I spoke of, an open door of grace that will not remain so indefinitely. I call you now, not to hesitation, but to a courageous, immediate response. Let this message resonate again within you, not as a fleeting thought, but as a living truth that guides your steps. This is your assignment, my child, to embrace this truth, to release what has burdened you, and to walk forward with me. As you step into this new beginning, know that your journey is intertwined with others. Your support of this sacred work, your willingness to share this message becomes a light for those who desperately need to hear my voice. Those who are still searching for their own way. You are part of my faithful family, a channel for my unfolding truth. Do not let the opposing voice convince you to delay, for your swift response not only secures your own blessings, but also opens the way for many others to receive what I have prepared. Return for deeper understanding, my precious child, for I have more to reveal, more wisdom to impart in the days ahead. My presence will continue to draw near, guiding you, shielding you, and ensuring your path is clear.